This is The Scene
on BBC Radio London
with Aurie Styla.
This is The Scene.
BBC Radio London, The Scene. Got my guest back in the building. Is everyone there? What's going on? Made by Magic's already been here, been chilling. Aneesa here. Faraaz, you're here as well.
All good.
Nice. You got to bring that mic team out, bruv. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good.
There we go. That's
there
better.
We go.
And that's all that matters. Just the three that I just spoke to.
Are you rude?
Yeah, I'm not rude, but we have this little beef all the time.
No.
All right, we go. Hello, Akua, my entertainment correspondent. How you doing?
Hey, Aurie. Hi, darling. You know you missed me. It's been 2 weeks. You know you're crying emotional.
Has it only been 2 weeks?
Oh, dear.
You know you've been crying into your pillow.
It's only been 2 weeks. Right, man. Time flies when you're having a break.
To be fair, I've had so much achieved since I've been out of your presence.
Have you? Swear down. You caught up on your Love Island episodes, yeah?
I refuse to watch that show.
Oh,
Yes.
Good.
Refuse.
Good.
Come through.
Refuse.
Substance.
Sister.
Yes.
Did you just say substance?
Yes.
Levels.
Yeah,
Depth.
man.
I just want to say, ladies and
She out
gentlemen.
here reading my James Baldwin at home.
There you go.
I just want to say this right now, ladies and
above my
gentlemen.
head.
The views of Aneesa Marie saying that those who watch Love Island have no substance are her views and her views only. I didn't put those views forward. If you feel
Wow.
offended by someone saying you have no
Please call it.
substance for watching Love Island,
I will stand by you.
I didn't. Thank you.
Me too.
Solidarity is what we need.
solidarity, yeah? Okay, fair
I don't say
enough.
they have no substance. I'm just saying it's not
A substantial show.
exactly.
Oops,
You see
okay.
how you stay. You really try to get me in trouble.
Yeah. You lot, yeah. This is great PR here. You know? This is great recovery. I like what you lot are doing here. Yeah?
I feel like this is the first time a room's been filled with no one that watches Love Island, you know.
Do you know what?
neither of you-
I can't
You'd be
do it.
surprised. You'd be surprised. No one here watches it, but we've had a few guests.
Yeah?
Do you know what? Do you know what it probably is? Is because if we brought guests down now to be here, they would.
They wouldn't
We'd be
come.
able to watch Love Island. This is the thing.
No, like,
We'll be
actually,
interrupting there.
This is it. This is what I'm saying. So I'm fine with that, man. I'm more than happy. All right, let's talk some good stuff first. I spoke about this earlier on. Alex Mann. You know what I'm talking about? Alex Mann from Glastonbury.
Oh, yeah.
All right, then. For those who don't know, I'm going to say one more time. Alex Mann is the certified G that got called up from the audience when Santan Dave was on stage at Glastonbury Festival, and he was wearing a PSG top, which is, I never pronounce this, Paris Saint-Germain. Germain. I never pronounce
Saint-Germain.
Saint-Germain. Saint-Germain, yeah. Right, which is, the way I read it is Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah.
That's what it says to me, but that's not what it is, yeah? It's a football team, and basically a player for there called Thiago Silva is also, his name is the title track of Santan Dave's song, which is Thiago Silva. Basically, Dave sees a man in the crowd, sees him with the PSG top, says, you know my lyrics, and says it to a few people, but who knows my song, sees him in the PSG top, brings him up on stage. Alex Mann grabs the mic and absolutely dominates. It's almost like it was his song. He performed, he delivered, my G. Not only has he done that and delivered, he's also gone on social media. His Twitter's jumped up by
Popping
like
off.
12,000 more followers on Twitter in a day, 24,000 more followers on Instagram in a day. And even I was, and this is me seeing this. This isn't like someone reporting this back to me. I'm watching some of the tweets. I'm seeing other stations, other networks wanted to get him down, all sorts. I'm seeing Boohoo Man tweet and go, hey, yeah, Boohoo Man went, yo, listen, can you follow us so we could send you some stuff in the DMs, please? Which we know means, you know, here's some brand stuff or, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say allegedly because it hasn't been alleged. What I'm saying is it looks like he's about to get fitted with some clothes. You know what I'm saying? So before we get into the topic of this, right, I want to find out, is there any song that you guys would know verbatim other than your own music? And other than nursery rhymes?
Yeah.
No Bar Bar Black Sheep or...
Yeah.
If anyone says the alphabet, I'll be upset.
Yeah. I know some old Nicki stuff.
Yeah, probably old school stuff.
Old school stuff.
When you say old Nicki Minaj?
I'm talking about itty bitty piggy Nicki, yeah.
Itty Bitty Piggy Nicki.
Yow.
Okay.
That's a mouthful already.
Yeah. Itty Bitty Piggy Nicki. I can't
And
lie.
maybe some Beyonce as well.
Some Beyonce?
Always Beyonce.
Okay. What about you, sir? What about you?
With lyrics, my mind filters everything straight out. I can't remember anything past a week of hearing anything. Like literally, it's a running joke amongst me and my friends. I don't remember anything.
Fair
They'll
enough.
be like, "What were you listening to?" And I'm like,
Oh, man,
I just
could
don't
hear it.
remember anything. Like, it filters straight through. Even the same thing with like movie stars, anything. I can't put these connections together in terms of names of movies with celebrities.
Fair enough. I know
anything like
there's
that.
some people like that.
Yeah.
There's some people that are like that. What about you, Maid?
I'm trying to think. Probably Jodeci.
Jodeci.
Yeah.
Look at Aneesa's face. And what? Jodeci?
Jodeci, I think from top to bottom, lyric for lyric.
Serious?
Really?
I
Ad-lib
think
and
it'd probably be Jodeci. Yeah, the ad libs, everything.
Yeah.
That's how you know the music was legendary when you're singing the ad libs as well, and the
Yeah.
lyrics, and the bridge, and even the intro. Don't talk.
Just listen.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
Wow.
And then the beat comes.
What about you, Akua?
Oh, you know, Jodeci, Mary J, Prince.
Like top to bottom, you could do.
and
You could
there's,
do a music.
a couple of, and I'm an old school hip hop head, so there's a bunch of hip hop tunes I could do word for word.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously the Biggies, the Jay-Z's. For some reason, I've got Redhead Kingpin stuck in my head because I listened to it the other day. Do the Right Thing. It's an
Yeah.
old school classic track. Could do that back to back. There's so many. But nowadays it's harder for me to, because I'm too busy. My brain don't hold stuff. I also got filmed like House Party. I can do back to back.
Serious.
House Party.
I
and
can
The
do
Lost
Friday.
Boys.
I can do
And
Friday. I can do Friday
Yeah.
back to back. That was
Yeah.
my show.
I can do Transformers.
Can you?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Voices and everything. I
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Give me a
Everything in
Megatron.
House Party.
Say again?
Give me a Megatron.
Megatron's voice is boring. You don't want
Oh.
Megatron. You don't want.
So give me one then.
I do the conversation when they first land and they see Sam like there.
Okay.
Oh gosh, turned into a voiceover thing now. Are you Samuel James Witwicky, descendant of Archibald Witwicky? Then he would go, yes. My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron.
Bloody
But you can call us Autobots for short. And then he would go, Autobots. And then someone, that language I can't use, and
Yeah.
what's cracking, something. And then
Yeah.
he'd go, my first lieutenant, designation Jazz. And this seems like a cool place to kick it. Where did you learn to talk like that? We learned Earth's languages for the World Wide Web. My weapons officer.
You're so sick.
He wasn't even lying.
I could do it every time, man.
He wasn't even.
Line for line.
Yeah.
And Joker in Dark Knight. That was my.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you know, the one with Bane. I think
with
I
Bane.
could. I could do that. I
That
think.
film
From,
annoyed me.
you think
Before
dark?
throwing him out of a plane. Those ones, yeah. There's always things that ring in your head and stuff, right? Well, listen, Alex got the chance to go on stage and deliver, and now his life has definitely changed for at least a year. At least a year. If he knows how to, you never know. It could be for life, but at least a year, right? Can I ask?
Minimum 15 minutes. 15
It's
minutes.
50 minutes of fame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me ask, and this is me being, now I'm going to be, is the word pessimistic in this one? Is it fair? Cynical, let's go with that one. Is it fair that someone just repeats someone else's lyrics and all of a sudden the world are like, this guy, like I saw someone tweet, get him a record deal. Yeah. What? For singing someone else's song. Is it fair, people? What do you guys think? Be honest.
Depends how wild the crowd went, really.
The crowd went bonkers.
I think you're
Right.
saying that because you're not an artist.
Ooh, ooh.
It's not fair.
Doof, oi. Someone
but-
jumped in there with pain in their chest.
But what I'm trying to say here, yeah, if fine, the guy's been spitting someone else's lyrics or
Yeah.
whatever, yeah. Give him a chance. He's got his 1 minute right now to capture your attention
Of
with
course,
his own
yes.
bars. If he's got something there, then maybe people can listen. But a lot of people are getting attention overnight.
Oh,
Whether
100%.
it's people coming off Love Island and they've got 1 million followers after that, people are getting attention a lot quicker overnight these days.
It's very true.
So,
So what about the people that have been putting years of work into it and we don't get any acknowledgement whatsoever?
but that's the thing. There's two sides of it, right? So some people
I
have got
understand
to
it because
take
we
that.
live in that technological era where things just happen like that.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean to say like
But this was in real life.
this
I
is
mean.
yeah, it's a real thing. You telling me that I missed how much is a Glastonbury ticket?
£248
So
for the
I
weekend.
missed out basically the opportunity of my lifetime to change my career for £248 is what you're saying to me.
Yeah.
But who knows? You've got to also think, who knows what that guy's done to get to the front of that? Like, there may have been a number of different obstacles on that day
That's what I
before
mean,
that
it's
guy
like-
reached that stage.
PSG tops are pricey as well.
All I'm saying,
deserves to get everything, get a whole career.
That's why I got picked, no?
who knows? Who knows what's gone on? I just think that sometimes people create their own luck. So who
I
knows
believe
what's
that.
actually happened up to that point? For him to wear a PSG top to be noticed for that one
Everything
track
happens for a
is
reason.
also
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
He's been smart about it.
Yeah, he wore a
rather
PhD
than just
top,
gone.
was at the front of, and the song he sang was Thiago Silva of one of his favorite artists.
Did he have Thiago on the back?
I think it was a Thiago top.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was meant to be.
Then obviously he's put things in his favor.
yeah.
I also
He did it on
think
purpose, yeah. You know what he was doing.
yeah, he knew
It's the
it.
same. No.
It got dark in here. Who brought the shade out? Where'd that shade come
I
from?
feel real strongly about this. I do. I remember, with the my is different to your yay.
Yeah.
It was funny and it blew and then happened and then I just don't agree with things like that.
Yeah.
I just feel like, you have to put in the work. Like I said to you, if I did bus over my first song that I put out, but then I would have just died out like everybody else. So if you want to have some longevity, you need to put the work in first.
Of course, but at the same, but you're going and playing. You're playing the long game, right?
Okay.
It might take a little.
I'm
like
playing a different game
your
than
point.
everybody else. I understand that. I can
Your
appreciate that.
journey's different.
Yeah.
It's different. So
I
your
can-
time
journey's
of going to
different
that
from
next.
mine.
My
Sorry, go on.
journey's different to your journey.
Yeah, there you
But
go.
do you know what I mean? Like you might not hit it right today,
Yeah.
but a month down the line, 3 months, whatever that point is, it may all fall into place. But you're ready to take that journey better than the other person. He may not have any tracks ready to release,
Yeah.
Nice.
I
but
feel
you've
you.
got a whole album to go.
Good
Do you know what I
saying.
mean?
Right, we got that. All right. Next thing I want to talk about as well. I asked you earlier on, how do you take criticism? How about you guys? Can you take criticism? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You can take criticism. Yeah.
I like it.
You like
I
criticism?
like it. I appreciate it because I think it helps you grow.
Okay. What about you, Made?
I like criticism when I can tell the person's actually thought about.
The intent is
Yeah.
that's
That's
different.
very true.
Fair enough. So Angie Thomas, American author, very famous one, wrote the books On the Come Up and The Hate You Give. Doesn't like negative reviews. But yeah, it's just my negative reviews. She doesn't like to be tagged in negative reviews. Someone did a negative review, tagged her, and she did a video about it saying, well, why do you need to tag me in this? Why do I need to see a negative review? I'm on the fence with this.
I kind of
Yeah.
I think as Erica said, I'm not going to swear, but Erica said I'm an artist and I'm personal. I take everything personal about my
Yeah.
stuff that I create, basically. So sometimes it's a bit of a slap in the face because who are you to come and tell me about it's art? Art is interpretive. Do you understand? But at the same time, how are you gonna grow and develop if you don't hear that something is not right with
This
it?
is what I'm saying. Akua, you got some.
Well, I mean, it's my role, it's my position. This is something we face every day, British Blacklist, and being a journalist and critic. That it's about constructive criticism, and it's not. You've got to really separate yourself as a critic, separate your personal stuff sometimes from what you're reviewing, and really put down the cold hard facts. If something's not good, there's ways of saying it, and in this day and age there's sensationalism and everyone's trying to get famous and tagging people. I mean, if I was to review Angie Thomas's book and I didn't like it, I don't know if I'd tag her. But however, if my review was constructive and say, look, because you can be constructive and you can tag that person to make them aware that you're not, and not do it in a way that is just sort of sensationalism and drama to create beef and
Clickbait,
are you trying to add value to them?
Are you trying to add value to the canon of this person's art?
Okay.
Because we do need to grow. You need to hear, because if you're going to put
You
stuff
have to
out
hear
there,
truth. Truth is not
you have to
always
hear it.
nice. It's not pretty.
See, my issue is this though. You can't sit here and go, I want to tag me in the positives, but don't tag me in the negatives.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
then
you got to take it all.
it's either
That's
you
life.
tag me in all
Yeah.
or tag me in none.
Yeah.
Simple as, right? If you go tag me in the positive stuff, but the negative, ooh, I can't handle that.
Yeah.
Don't put that in my face. It makes you seem
Yeah.
like what you want is people to only agree with your stuff.
When
if they
you-
don't agree, then don't show
When
me.
you put art out into the world, naturally, it's open to interpretate. People are not going to
100%.
like
Yeah.
it. Not everyone's going to like your stuff. It's as simple as that. I was going to ask you, like, as a critic, and it's no way to be disrespectful, but it's like, what makes your word about something more powerful than mine? Like,
Exactly.
why is it gospel and mine isn't gospel?
And it's not. I think it's about for my platform, it's like having some sort of informed authority. You've got to have experience in whatever that is. And even that, my experience of watching films doesn't mean to say that I'm the best qualified, because I can do reviews. I had my friends the other day were like, what was that rating you gave that thing?
Yeah.
And they were laughing at me, and I'm like, well, boy, that's what my reviewer
That's how
saw.
you feel about
That's
it,
how she
right.
felt
Yeah.
about it. There's nothing I can do. And there comes a line. I have to draw that line and let her, my reviewer or whoever writes for us, critics for us, have their free reign based on the guidelines that we provide. It's an opinion. We don't say that what we say is gold. However, it helps some people to come to us and like, we trust your word, and our word is maybe right for them. And they come to our platform and say, we trust what you're going to say. We know that you're not maybe being bought. You're not going to be biased or overly critical just for whatever negative attention or positive or for numbers or ratings, then they'll say, yeah, we trust your word, and then they'll go on the back of that. Some people rely on reviews. Some people don't care about reviews.
Sorry to cut you off. Do critics get critiqued as well?
Yes.
And is there like an award body and stuff like that?
No, there isn't a critics award.
Yeah.
For critics, like I'm the best critic in the world. Rolling award continuously. But critiques can get got at in the social media sphere.
Yeah. No, I was talking professionally.
But professionally, no, I actually don't know. So best could be, and it's a good thing to look at. There's journalism awards and stuff like that. So that probably there's categories within that.
So, but then naturally, you're like, if people start to think that your viewpoint is not actually close to what is reality, you'll start to lose that credibility in the industry, right? So
because there's a very controversial journalist. I can't remember his name, and if I remember it, I won't say it. But he really says some dramatic. He says off the wall stuff, and he's specifically known for really coming hard at black films. He's black himself, and he's carved a niche for being like. This is
Stockholm syndrome.
Some of that, and sometimes what he says, if you really want to take away all his sensationalism and drama and attention seeking, some of what he says has some grounds, but you know that
but the means behind it is just like,
but it's just his intentions out of order. So it's up to you can get critique, you can get torn down as a critic.
Okay. Well, before we go into some of the expert criticism of things or critical analysis, before we talk to you, I just want to say one of my things, right? And I don't care how many people want to disagree with this one. X-Men Dark Phoenix was actually a good film. Can we now discuss what we're going to talk about, the entertainment?
I wish I had a comeback. I haven't seen it. I didn't go and see
haven't?
It. I thought the trailer was panned.
Everyone's been saying it's bad, and I think it was really good.
That's fine.
It was like a Chris Nolan film, version of X-Men Dark film, but not done by Chris Nolan. So it could have been great, but it didn't hit the greatness mark. But I actually really like it. I like it. Yes. And I know there's many people who are going to turn around and say to me, Aurie, we're not friends no more. I don't business. I never liked you in the first place.
I think after Avengers, they had to do a proper job.
No one could do like Avengers though, innit? So no one could do it like that. I mean, 22 film build up and that kind of delivery, there's no way. All right, Akua, talk to me. What have we got on your papers?
Talking of Marvel, we've got Spider-Man. I don't know what I'm saying. Spider-Man Far From Home. So following the events of Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man must step up to take on new threats in a world that has changed forever. So we were introduced to Tom Holland, who I think is the third Spider-Man in this new contemporary
third,
and he's kind of like the fan favourite. I think everyone kind of stuck with this. What, Tobey Maguire?
People love him. People love him.
So where do you want to go? Who's yours?
I like all three of them for different reasons.
Who's the first one? Remind me.
Tobey Maguire, then Andrew Garfield.
Andrew
Garfield was a good Spider-Man, but he was in a bad film.
Yeah,
he was in bad films.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
I think Tom Holland, he's one.
Everybody loves
him. He's cute, he's awkward, and his adjustment into being Spider-Man seemed quite real. Okay. And his relationship with Tony Stark, I think, has sold everybody on that.
Yeah, he's a great MCU Spider-Man.
Yeah.
We'll give him that one.
Okay. Gosh.
Yeah, the new universe. I think if you watch, the 90s Spider-Man, even the 90s X-Men, I think those guys were gully. I can't think of a proper word.
We'll think of a word then.
The new Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, and those, and even the new Iron Man, and that they're a bit. I don't know. I think they're trying to make them more.
Do you know what was interesting?
Up to date and more authentic.
The other Spider-Man. Yeah. You know the cartoon. That was an amazing piece of work.
That was
phenomenal.
We'll give you that one.
Yeah.
So we got to get through these bits. Sorry guys. Sorry about that.
I was great. I was enjoying chatting about it. But so Far From Home, after Thanos did his thing, snipped everyone out and then brought everybody back. Whatever, I don't know, whatever. Spider-Man is trying to get back to normal and be a school student. But of course, things aren't straightforward. So Zendaya returns as MJ, which is really cute. They've got this cute little lovely thing going on. Jacob Batalon is back as Peter Parker's best friend Ned Leeds, and Samuel is back as Nick Fury. And this time, Jake Gyllenhaal is the baddie in this. And that's all I can say.
Well, in the trailer, we don't know that. But
and I don't know if that's a spoiler. Yeah, is it?
Spoiler?
Is it?
Spoiler? Thanks. Carry on.
Okay, sorry, guys. It's cute. not perfect, but cute. And it's going to be in cinemas from tomorrow.
Amen. Tonight. I feel like going tonight, but carry on.
Okay, so then I forgot this was back. Jessica Jones, season 3. I don't even know.
And we can cancel that.
I know. Well, it has been cancelled. This is my whole thing. Kristen Ritter's back as Jessica, who possesses superhuman strength as well as flight and can block mind control. And basically, this season, Jessica and her sister, Trish, team up to take down a highly intelligent psychopath. And all sorts of nonsense happens. But the whole thing is that it's been cancelled, along with Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Daredevil, and Punisher.
No, Luke Cage got cancelled. Oh, yes.
Yeah, no, it's trash.
It wasn't great. I agree. It wasn't great.
It was.
Iron Fist wasn't great. The best out of those series
Daredevil.
was Punisher.
Punisher. Yeah.
Punisher was the best. Then
we're
Daredevil,
talking about
then Luke Cage.
I thought we were talking
Jessica.
about the Defenders though, because Punisher
and
wasn't a
Defenders
Defender.
don't even come into it because that was just nonsense.
Defenders was all right. Of the Defenders, in my opinion, Daredevil was the best.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Luke Cage season 1 was great.
Kind of.
No. Season 1 was great.
Definitely.
Season 2
for the opening scene within 5 minutes, it was trash.
Okay. By the way, but I do say Luke Cage was trash. It tried to be great, but it tried there were things that weren't right. Mm-hmm. Anyway, moving on. Theatre. Othello remix is coming to the Omnibus Theatre. It's there now, actually.
Nice.
It's a reimagining by Darren Raymond, a director of Intermission Theatre, and it's set in London 2019. Championship boxer Othello, played by Kwame Reed, has chosen Michael Cassio to be his cornerman. Rejected, Iago is riven with jealousy and deceit. Desdemona is in the centre of their conflict, which may or may not lead to a calamitous end. In an explosive mashup of language, Othello's story is staged in a modern-day London boxing ring, urgently reinventing Shakespeare's warnings of manipulation, division and revenge. So, you know, Othello is Shakespeare's only black character. It's been a controversial figure. Legendary actors, including Ira Aldridge, who was the first black actor to play many of William Shakespeare's leading roles, including Othello, to recent times with Lenny Henry, Hugh Quashie, and even Golda Rochevelle, who was one of the few women to play Othello. The play runs until July 14th.
Nice.
And now the big news for me is Soulfest. So this is a film festival that I've collaborated with. The British Blacklist has collaborated with Soul Film, We Are Parable, and the New Black Film Collective. And Soulfest is coming to the BFI on August the 30th and 31st. And it's a massive thing that we've been talking about for years, and we're so glad to get it off the ground. It's a Friday and Saturday night. Friday night, we're opening with an exclusive screening of Farming, which is a directorial debut from actor Adewale Akinnuoye Agbaje, who was in Lost and Oz. And Farming is loosely based on his true life experiences of being fostered to a white family in Tilbury during the late 70s. And in order to survive, he ends up joining a gang of racist skinheads. Now, farming was something that actually happened during the 60s, 70s, and 80s, where mostly West African families would unofficially send their kids to live with working class white families for a better chance at life, with some positive and negative results. This is the first time that a story like this is being told. It's Damson Idris is the lead. He plays. It's amazing. His character, he's compelling, amazing, brilliant. He's already won the Edinburgh Fringe Festival Best Performance Award this year already. It's nuts. So we've got that film as our opening film.
What's the
then we've got a bit
dates
of a party, August 30th and 31st at the BFI. And then we're also going to be showing on the Saturday The Last Tree from Charlotte Amu, 9 Nights by Victoria Mackenzie, and Rattlesnakes by Julius Amadume. Tickets are on sale for BFI champions and members now. This week, and general public tickets will be going on sale from next Tuesday, 9th of July. Get your tickets. It's going to be amazing. First of many, we hope. And get involved. That's it.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
All right.
Soulfest. I'm excited for that.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to come into the last 2 minutes of the show. I just want to get everyone's social media before we head out. So, Aneesa, what's your socials?
So my socials are, it's Aneesa Marie. That's spelled Alpha November Echo Echo Sierra Alpha Mother Alpha Romeo India Echo _. Thank you very much, and that's all social medias.
All right. If you don't get phonetics, that's ANEESA MARIE.
I do it all the time.
Some people like we're in the army, you know. Wow. Okay. Never mind. But I get it though. That's fine. All right. What about you, Made?
I'm on all socials, Twitter, Instagram. We Buy Any Car. All of it is at Made by Magic. All one word.
We Buy Any Car.
Yeah. Made by Magic. The right spelling.
Come through.
What about you, sir?
The Insta Kashkar F KASKARF, and then if you want to find out more about the brand, that's all in the bio as well. So that will take you over to the page Maison de Rêve _official. I don't want to spell that out because we'll be here forever, but it's in the bio.
Nice. And Akua.
You can find me at the British Blacklist, all on the social media, and here getting on Aurie's nerves sometimes every 2 weeks on a Monday, and producing for Dot and Adebayo on a Sunday.
Nice. So in terms of her being here, we are in renegotiations to the contract. So I can either confirm or deny if she'll be back ever again.
I'll be back.
And if you want to follow me, guys, it's at Aurie, Aurie Styla, Styla. This has been The Scene, BBC Radio London, Monday 8 till 10. I will catch you next week. If you missed the first parts of this show, or the whole show rather, all you got to do is go to the BBC Sounds app and listen back to it, or download it and then go to bbc.co.uk/sounds. It's all there. I'll be back next week. Take it easy and enjoy the next show, which is Duncan Barks. Later.